Is there a point in adult life where boredom is all you can expect from now on? I'm in my 30s and frankly, I'm bored almost 24/7. I've tried some stuff to make life more interesting, like getting a new job, trying new sports, reading new books, listening to new music, tried new hobbies, travel, etc. Nothing captures my interest for more than a few minutes. When I have free time away from responsibilities, I mostly just do nothing other than watch TV, and I don't enjoy it. It just helps pass time a little. I don't think I'm depressed, I just feel like I've done everything I want to do and new experiences aren't very exciting anymore. Like maybe I haven't been to Boston before and going there would be new. But I've been to other cities. So who cares? Maybe I haven't seen the new action movie of the day. But I've seen other action movies. So who cares? The plots are probably similar to something I've seen before. Is this a universal feeling that people just don't talk about? Depression isn't slightly frowning face, depression is deadpan face. You sound depressed. 60-year-old, here you're depressed. It's called anhedonia, and it can be a real son of a bitch to manage. When I was depressed, I saw a doctor. He asked me, "What do you like to do?" which was followed by an uncomfortably long silence of me just staring at him. He said that was the wrong answer. You're depressed. He was right. Medication and lifestyle changes confirmed it. Sounds like depression to me. Depression removes your ability to have fun. It's absolutely not a universal feeling. Disinterest in anything is a typical sign of depression. Have you been checked for ADHD? Wow, this post just helped me realize I might need help in this regard, as I feel the same numbness you describe. 40. Every day is the same. Wake up at 4 a.m. Shuttle small humans to school until 9 a.m. Go to work Street 930 am. There until 5 p.m. Sit in traffic till 6-7 p.m. Eat. Poop. Go to sleep at 9 p.m. Repeat. You didn't really talk about friends or people in your life. Do you have close friends or family? I trick myself all the time into thinking I can go without a lot of social interaction and have a terrible habit of losing friendships from lack of effort. So when I feel the way you're describing, it's usually because there is nobody in my life at the moment to share new hobbies or experiences with. Have you tried psychedelics or deep meditation? Honestly, deep meditation is the better way, but I mean, fuck if you're as bored as you say you are. Depression manifests differently a lot of the time. It isn't just being sad. The lack of interest you're describing is fairly common. Not being excited by experiences is fairly common. It's all about brain chemistry. Or the lack of it, really. Depression. Go talk to someone. This is exactly how I found out I have AD. Most of life is learning how to be bored. The best advice a teacher ever gave me. Most animals literally just chill all day. It's absolutely normal. We just have to deal with it. Find simple stimulation. Or wean yourself off the hyperstimulation our society runs on. That's depression. Meet people. If I could, that's what I would do. People in the end are the most valuable commodity. I don't leave the house. But if I had my shit together, then I think people in general need to capitalize on that. If you are even able in the slightest to go out and meet people, there's a lot for you up. You just got to find it. I know it's not for everyone, but I dealt with a lot of this before being diagnosed with ADHD, and after being on the medication and developing coping mechanisms that come with the stimulation given by the medication, I'm able to find joy and hope in what I do, and I feel passions for things I do. Just my experience, everyone is different. Just to start, I'll throw a vote for looking into a baby dose of antidepressant meds. Long story short, my mom's in her mid-50s and started feeling just generally uninterested in everything. She's been swearing by them after some solid months. She said the indifference was lifted. But I know that's already been suggested here. I recommend socializing with some heavily comedic people on a weekly basis for a few months. Comedians, actors, the funny guy from The Office, etc. It really makes things more exciting because they tend to be pretty animated about things. Yeah, it's at least very common. Popular movies like Fight Club and Wanted capture this feeling well. As well as the Green Day song Redundant. I am the same as you. I sit around and think about things I feel like maybe I should want to do, but it all just feels like just doing variation of the same things still. Sorry, I can't give you advice, but at least reassurance that it's really common. I'm in my 40s and boredom is my reward for successfully evaded everyone's drama. No. This is not a universal feeling that people just don't talk about. In every stage of your life you can find new and exciting things to do. Going to the same city twice is boring. You could go to the same city 20 times. Each time is a different experience and you can still have just as much fun as the first time. If nothing captures your interest for more than a few minutes, you haven't tried anything new. That does not count. You have to look for the joys in your life. The world will not entertain you. It's all about how you choose to react to your own situations in life. Sometimes depression doesn't feel like depression. Sounds like depression. It's definitely not a normal thing to feel bored all the time. Especially if you're keeping up with activities and hobbies. Boredom is totally within our control. But if nothing is bringing you joy, snapping you out of boredom, that's depression. In my 30s as well, and my depression has taken on many forms. I honestly don't know if I've ever had the sad depression, irritable depression, angry depression. To me, apathy depression is the worst. At least when I'm irritated or angry I can feel something. Therapy and/or meds. Get that serotonin back. That's not adult life, that's called depression. When you try new hobbies, you actually giving them a fair shake or giving up after a few minutes. I realize that as professional redditors, you're all doctors. But maybe instead of deciding this person is depressed, you could suggest they go see an actual physician. Yes. You'll miss out on karmic points of achievement for having diagnosed a rando on the internet. But that's a risk you'll just have to take. Sounds like depression. Depression isn't just being sad. Sometimes you just go numb and you don't find flavor in life. Best thing you can do for yourself is find someone to talk to. Find a therapist, and maybe it's something else, but they can give you the tool and help you understand what is happening with you. I'm pretty bored too, to be honest. I'd say spend more time with people. Volunteer. Read. Embrace the boredom. Question: have you ever tried skydiving? Face with monocle. Try some hallucinogens. Thumbs up. This sounds like depression.